Hi everyone, my name is Siddhartha and this was my submission of Meta Horizon Star Developer Competition. The Forest Hub. My goal was to prove WebXR isn't just for one thing. I want to build a unified world where entertainment, lifestyle, and distant environment coexist. So, for this experience, we need a VR virtual reality. So, to show you all these things, as I'm running in my computer. So, to achieve this, first I have built three distinct prototypes to test different technical systems. Then I measured them into one massive open world. So let us walk into each of the component which I have built. The first one is the spatial dance party. So I think you can see the screen. First, I have tracked the entertainment track with the spatial dance party instead of using a heavy video and audio clips. So this robot is driven by a procedural code, which I have written using the TypeScript and max functions and sine and cosine functions, which we have related for it to wave calculations and limb movements. So which works in the real time. So I have used the mathematical functions to achieve it. So I also added a spatial triggers, which I call this a green button and robot freezes initially. This gives the user a control over the performance, proving that we can have a interactive and lightweight avatars generated entirely by max. So this was my first project overview, and the second project is the VR supermarket. The next thing I have focused was on the lifestyle tracking by a VR. As VR supermarket simulator, I want to reimagine the e-commerce platform in 3D. With just I have built a system procedural generated assets and products. So the shop layout can be different every time. So every time you open the code, the shop markets and the products will be reused or will be changed the positions. The key features is raycasting interaction system. When I point my controller and click on a product, the code detects exactly which item I am looking at and remove it from the shelf and physically transport to the checkout counter. It was fast and seamless shopping machine. So this was my second project which I have focused a lot. And when comes to third project, the forest and the giant fox. For third component, I focused on the essential streaming and environment. I wrote a algorithm to procedurally generate a forest around the user and creating trees a random position to build an infinite feeling atmosphere without using static map files. So when you have run the website again and again, the trees were replaced in the separate positions as the trees never remain at the same position. So to test this filteredly rendering, I stream a massive GLTF model, the Jane Fox, into the screen. The demonstrate WebXR can handle complex and essential 3D assets alongside and code generated geometry, allowing us to place a monument structure to characterize into a lightweight web environment. So this was my goal, and here comes the major thing which gives life to my project. Finally, I combined all these three prototypes into one seamless experience, the Forest Hub. So now you can see the full version. I am standing in the center watching robot performance to my left, and I can walk over a supermarket to do some shopping. And looking outside, I can see a giant fox standing guard and procedurally generated forest. So the giant fox was big and which performs the actions as to experience this project in real world. It's a great experience doing it.